Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it, I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
I can't tell you how excited I am with Emily Arrow's new album. And it's all about spring, and the fact that she included the Rainbow Connection on her new album. It is beautiful. I love her music, and I'm so excited. We are doing the rainbow this spring. So if you remember, we started with red, and then what was last week? Orange, and I wore that bright, obnoxious orange shirt. And today, it's yellow. And there are so many wonderful books. Well, it's a fantastic color. There are so many fun, wonderful books. And I have on a yellow shirt. Brand new, because I didn't have a yellow shirt. And you would think, it's ironic, you would think in this part of the country with our black and gold that I'd have a whole bunch. So I'm going to be able to use it again and again, which is exciting with the Steelers and the Pirates. But anyway, we are doing yellow today. And I like yellow because it is such a beautiful color in nature. And right now, I don't know if you noticed, the warm yellow sun has started to pour in. It is a gorgeous spring Saturday, and I am so happy to be here with you. All right, so we're going to start with this book, Colors in Nature, and this looks at yellow. And if you see on the back, there are our colors of the rainbow, and we have done red, and we've done orange, and now we're on to yellow. All right. And again, it's a marvelous little nonfiction book, and it has that table of contents. And just take a look. Just take a look. The yellow dandelion, and do you see what's on top of it? The yellow butterfly. Yellow all around. Do you know what that is? I mean, everything's a marvel of creation, isn't it? But there's something about a seahorse. And we're very fortunate with our Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium that there is a seahorse. I don't even know what you call it. I guess it's an aquarium. But watching the seahorse move vertically up and down. Where is yellow in nature? Let's look around and see. I see a duckling. Why is it yellow? Baby ducks are covered in down. So that's the color of the down feathers. I see a puffer fish. Wow. Actually, I'm laughing because this puffer fish is black and gold year round, huh? That's funny. I see a puffer fish. Why is it yellow? This is great. It's not afraid to be seen. It puffs up to stay safe. So some animals blend in to stay safe, and some animals stand out to scare the other ones off. I see a dandelion. Why is it yellow? It says it's yellow when it's new. Older flowers turn white with seeds. So this is when the dandelion, right now, if you walk outside, my goodness, they are everywhere. But soon, or later, they'll dry out and the seeds will fly away. I see a bee. Why is it yellow? Yellow tells the birds to stay away. And bees, that's true, they have stingers. They are some of our pollinators. They are very useful. Ooh, I see a crab spider. Look at that. And it says, why is it yellow? It hides to catch bugs, and it's hungry. So there's an animal, an insect that blends in, and that helps it survive. I see lemons. Why are they yellow? Well, they're yellow when they're ripe, and they start green. So if we look at this picture again, this is a really good picture because it shows it started out as green. So there it looks like a lime, doesn't it? And then as it ripens, it turns yellow. I see a sunflower. Why is it yellow? Well, it's yellow to attract the bees. And bees help seeds grow by spreading pollen. I see the yellow sun. Sunlight lets us see the colors in nature. So this is a beautiful little book all about yellow. And in the back it has shades of yellow. Different shades. So there we have a canary bird. And this is goldenrod. And it makes me sniffle just looking at the picture. Goldenrod does make me sneeze. And here are bananas. And these are really, really tiny. These are tiny little mustard seeds. And then we have a picture glossary. So it shows us the picture again. It shows us what it is. And it gives us a little definition. So what a wonderful nonfiction book. Oh, and in the back, it has an index. So there's so many things that you can do with this book. But today, we're thinking about yellow. All right. Ooh, hang on. Let me just move this. Okay, well, I think we should do another song. And I think we should do, wherever I put it. Here we go.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
What color's the bus?
The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The bell on the bus goes ring, 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 ring. The bell on the bus goes ring, 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 all through the town. The
course, that is a great song because many buses, oh, we're not ready for that one yet. Many buses are yellow. And that's a song that so many of us know. And there are lots of books. In fact, this is a super cute one. Let me reach for it. This is a super cute one. Look. Look, look, look. So this is a little, oh, this is adorable. This is in a little Wheels on the Bus book, which is super cute, and it has the built-in puppet. But I actually want to read this one. This is called The Wheels on the Bus, and it is based on a bus in Guatemala, which is, I think, really wonderful. So I'm going to start with in the back, because in the back it actually talks about the country of Guatemala in Central America. And here's the outline. I wish they had a whole map. You might want to get out a bigger map to look at where Guatemala is. I have actually been to Guatemala, and I have actually been on a chicken bus. And so what an amazing experience that was. But it says Guatemala is a small tropical country and a land of jungles and mountain lakes. The only flat region is near the coast, so it's very, very hilly. Then again, we live in a very, very hilly area, don't we? So this is a bus, a chicken bus in Guatemala. And the pictures are just fantastic. So I'm going to show you the pictures. You can see the bus, you can see the hills, you can see all the people, and you can see lots of animals because the animals ride the bus too. The bus starts up with a rumble and a crunch, and the driver calls out, "We'll be there by lunch." The bus starts up with a rumble and a crunch on the journey to town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round on the journey to the town. And do you see how also there are things on top of the bus? Sometimes we put things on the top of our cars, but that would be very common to also put things on the top of the bus. The children on the bus shout and play. All along the way, all along the way. The children on the bus all shout and play on the journey to the town. The pappies stand up to sing and hum, bang a drum, bang a drum. The pappies stand up to sing and hum on the journey to the town. The babies on the bus all start to cry, bouncing low and bouncing high. The babies on the bus all start to cry on the journey to the town. The wheel on the bus goes bang! Look. Bang! What's happened? So the bus has a flat tire. I love this bit. A granny at the back says, "Never fear. Granny's here. Granny's here." A granny at the back says, "Never fear," on the journey to town. So there's Granny. She's actually wearing yellow. And she says, "Never fear. Granny's here." Boy, do we need our grannies. The mammies on the bus have found a spare. It's over there. It's over there. The mammies on the bus have found a spare on the journey to town. So as they're fixing the flat tire, they get out their big, beautiful blanket. They have a snack. And look, the mammies are fixing the flat tire. The people on the street help lift it high. More stop by, more stop by. The people on the street help lift it high on the journey to town. So look at this teamwork. And there's Granny down there. She's putting that spare tire on. And they're all like, 1, 2, 3, lift, push it up. The wheels on the bus go round again. Thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. The wheels on the bus go round again all the way to town. There it is. Do you see it? So what a great story about the chicken bus in Guatemala. And I love the fact that the Granny said never fear. And the mammies came out and they fixed the tire and on their way they went. Oh, and the most important, well, not the most important thing, a very important thing is that everybody came out to help and to lift it high. So that is the wheels on the bus. All right, do you hear a vacuum cleaner? The wheels on the vacuum cleaner? Getting things cleaned up outside this door. All right. Do you know what? Let's continue reading. And this is I like this book. And this is a new one to me, but I think it's a pretty old book. Old is always relative, of course. Let's see if we can get a date on this book. Huh. Oh, 1995. Back in the last century. So this is called Brown Cow, Green Grass, and Yellow Mellow Sun. And this looks like the illustrations are done. It does say in the back. It says the illustrations, actually it's sculpty. It's done with clay. So these are 3D images, and they're pictures of 3D images, which are pretty clever. So here we go. Can you see the clay? A yellow sun gleamed in the blue sky. The yellow, mellow sunlight warmed the earth, and the grass grew green and tall. Along walked a brown cow. Munch, 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 munch. And the cow ate the green grass. Munch, munch. The brown cow grew bigger and bigger. Along walked a boy. And from that big brown cow, I will get white milk, he said. Splash, splash. The boy gave the white milk to his granny. I tell you, grannies are a big feature today. I will make something good, said Granny. There's her yellow apron. She put the white, bright milk in a churn. Churn, churn. Do you know what she's making? I think you know. Granny sang softly. From the yellow, mellow sun came the green, green grass. Just think about making all those little blades of grass out of clay. I bet that took a long time. From the green, green grass came the big brown cow. From the big brown cow came the white, bright milk. From the white, bright milk came... Granny stopped singing, and she opened the churn, and she scraped the bottom with a long wooden spoon. Butter! Yellow, mellow butter, sang Granny. And that's the end, except that it's not, because look, there's a recipe for big brown pancakes and yellow, mellow butter. Isn't that a nice book? And again, I like the cycle that things go through, but it all starts with the yellow sun. Because if we didn't have the sun, we wouldn't have the grass. If we didn't have the grass, the cow wouldn't have anything to eat. If we didn't have the cow, the boy wouldn't have the milk to give to Granny to make into butter. All right, now maybe let's sing another song. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. And I think... Oh. Well... Let's do Mr. Golden Sun. Oh, the speaker went off. Hang on. And then it'll make that noise. Hopefully it hasn't run out of battery. Here we go. Maybe? Oh, here we go.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Shine, 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 shine on me. Shine, 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 shine on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on, please shine down on, please shine down on me.
Isn't that nice? We need the sun. I have so many books. I have so many books. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do two more. That's okay. We're going to do two more stories. This one's clever. This is called Dig, Dump, and Roll. And so many of our vehicles, our construction vehicles, are yellow. And someone in my family who just loved diggers. And we used to stop the car and watch the diggers. So this is a fitting book, Dig, Dump, and Roll. And I like what these diggers are up to. Crash a rumble, smash a grumble. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will clear the ground for you. Bulldozer coming through. Bang a shutter, clang a jutter. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will dig big holes for you. Digger, digger. Coming through. Slam-a-tappa, wham-a-slippa. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will dump out earth for you. I think it's going to be, it's a dump truck. This one's yellow. This one's green. But we've still got some yellow on this page, don't we? Squash a creak, a splosh a squeaka. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will roll the ground for you. It's a roller roller coming through. So some machines push, some dig, some scoop. Splosh a splish a whoosh a wash a what's at work? Here's a clue. It will mix cement for you. It's a concrete mixer. And actually this isn't yellow or green, but this was the first color we did. This one's red. But again, they're still wearing their yellow clothing. And that's partly so they stand out. Wham a hammer, bam a slammer. Who's at work? Here's a clue. They will build a frame for you. Builders, builders, coming through. Skip a wiggle, yippee giggle. What's been built? Here's a clue. You can learn and play here too. So what do you think all these vehicles, all these construction vehicles have been building? A school. A school just for you. And there's all of our beautiful yellow. Is that a nice book? And then at the back, they have all the machine parts. So that's dig, dump, and oops, and roll. All right. I have another story. I do. And this is a longer one. And this is called You Are My Sunshine. And it's Toot and Puddle. It was morning in Woodcock Pocket, and the sun was shining, and birds were singing, and blossoms were bursting. And Toot was moping. When Puddle asked, "What's the matter?" Toot said, "Oh, nothing." So here it is, a beautiful day. And Toot was moping. "Well, I've never seen Toot mope," said Tulip. "He's always so happy." "Everyone mopes sometimes," said Puddle, "even Toot." "And it's such a beautiful day," Tulip said. "The sky is so blue." "Oh, that doesn't matter when you're blue too," Puddle said. The next morning when Toot came into the kitchen, he asked Puddle, "How do I look?" "How do you look?" Puddle said. "You look the same as ever." "Oh, my ears are too big," Toot said. "Of course they aren't," Puddle said. "Your ears are perfect." "Do you think my eyes are too small?" Toot asked. Puddle looked at his friend's eyes. "I don't think so," he said. "I feel too pink," Toot said. "You can't be too pink. You're just saying that," said Toot, and he moped out of the room. Mope, mope, mope. That evening, Puddle made 5-berry cobbler with heaps of whipped cream. "I know 5-berry cobbler is your favorite," he said to his friend. "It's delicious," Toot told him. "Thank you." And Toot's smile popped out for the first time in 2 days. "It worked!" Tulip sang the next morning. "Hooray for 5-berry cobbler!" "I think you're right," cheered Puddle, and he was very excited. But when Toot came poking across the yard, he didn't look any happier than he had been before. "Is Toot still blue?" Tulip asked. "Maybe he's bored," Puddle declared. "What Toot needs is an adventure." That was tons of adventure, Tulip said. "We would never have dared the rapids without you," Puddle said Toot. "Anyone can float down a river," Toot replied, and he was still moping. So Puddle had another idea. "Maybe Toot is feeling lonely. We haven't had company at Woodcock Pocket all summer." And Tulip's eyes brightened. "There's nothing better than company," she said. "Let's invite everyone." And everyone came. Ginny and Otto and Phil. And soon Puddle had everyone singing. "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray." "Let's play hide and seek," Otto suggested. Come on, Toot, Puddle called. You're it. But Toot said, I'm not in the mood to be it right now. I think everyone had a wonderful time, Puddle said. Everyone but Toot, said Tulip. Oh, I sure miss the old Toot, Puddle said. Me too, said Tulip. Sunday morning wasn't sunny. Oh, I think something is coming, Poodle said anxiously. I'm afraid you're right, said Tulip. Late that afternoon, lightning cracked and thunder rumbled and wind lashed Woodcock Pocket with rain. It was the biggest and scariest storm Puddle could remember, and it went on all night. Toot was the only one who didn't seem afraid. In the morning, Pocket Pond was flooded, and there were leaves and branches all over the place. But the air felt different, more fresh and exciting, and the world seemed crisp and new. And when Toot came marching across the yard, he was the old Toot. His walk was bouncy and his head was up and his whole pink face was smiling. I'm glad you're not moping anymore, Puddle said. Was I moping? Toot asked. Just a little, Puddle told him. Sometimes you need a big whooping thunderstorm to clear the air. Yes, said Tulip. Thunderstorms are absolutely necessary. Friends, too, thought Toot. And that is the end of You Are My Sunshine. I think that's a very sweet book. And you know what? I don't think I would have found it unless I had been looking for books about the color yellow. You Are My Sunshine. I have so many other books, but I do think we're out of time. I have so many other books we could read. Classic, This Little Chick. So, so good. Love the illustrations. Another great one is Splish Splash Ducky. I love Lucy Cousins. Oh, this is a wonderful one. This is one that's called Dog on a Digger. Again, I love the fact that it's about a digger, and it's a wordless book, but there's a whole bunch of action in this book, and it has a great ending. Dog on a Digger. Oh, and there's one more. This one's super sweet. This one's called Who Made the Cake? And you know what? I'm not going to say much else, but it has a surprise ending. So this is a book I found when I was looking for books on yellow. Oh, well, no, we'll save that for another time. Okay, it is a beautiful day. The sun is behind the clouds. There are quite a few clouds, but I think the sun is going to come out and shine for us. And the blossoms, the blossoms on the tree are beautiful. And the birds are chirping. And it's Saturday, and it's always fun to be with you on a Saturday. So we're going to go out with... Oh, did it go off? Here we go, here we go, here we go. We have to go out on this one. you, Elizabeth Mitchell, for making beautiful music. You are my sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love